Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna speak about a very interesting topic. I guess all topics are interesting that I talk about. I mean, a topic that I love daily, motherhood. I definitely love being a mom. So I think a lot of you follow me on Instagram because I always talk about motherhood stuff, and yeah. So finally, my first ever video about motherhood. This is the question that a lot of people asked me when I just gave birth. They're like, Aldacia, how is motherhood? And I couldn't fully answer it at that time because definitely I was just still a new mom and figuring things out, and the only thing I could say, because I was just so much in love with my baby boy, which I'm still I am even now, I was just like, I love it, I love it, I love it. But right now I need to go into details and tell you my experience as a mother, tell you my lessons that I've learned and the mistakes that I've made as a first-time mother. So yeah, as you know, like growing up, every girl, or most girls, actually not every, I think most girls want to be mothers. I used to play with dolls, and dolls were my babies, and my mom used to buy me dolls every Christmas, and I just couldn't wait to have my own baby. But obviously I was smart. I didn't want to have a child out of wedlock. That was my personal choice. There's nothing wrong if you choose to have a child out of wedlock, if it's your choice. For me, it was the fact that I grew up not knowing or not having my real dad. So I really wanted to get married, and I wanted to give my kids a stability, you know. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna wait until I get married, until I find the right guy, because it's not just getting married, it's finding the right partner that I can marry and we can have kids and we can raise kids together. So yeah, that was my dream. And after we got married, we started trying to have a baby right away. So yeah, and we got pregnant the first time when we tried, and we had a miscarriage. We talked about this in our channel, but I can still do another video about miscarriage on this channel. Yeah, so with that, it made me question myself as a woman. I'm like, am I gonna have babies? Am I not gonna have babies? What's happening? But thank God, God blessed us with Nolan. We got pregnant again, and we gave birth to Nolan. So in the beginning I was so much in love with my baby, and people are like, when the baby sleep, you need to sleep, you know, one of the advices that I got at my baby shower. And I couldn't sleep. I was so obsessed, I was so happy to have a baby, and I couldn't believe it took time to sink in that I'm finally a mother. Andrew and I have our own human being that we created, you know. So yeah, so it was beautiful in the beginning, you know, the bliss of just being a mom, you know, until the reality happened, when you get to the sleepless night, and you get to where the child get colic or gas, you know. So but with Nolan, he didn't have colic, he had like wind, they call it wind or gas. So he suffered like that, and we had sleepless nights. He was crying and all that, and it was really hard. And also in the beginning, we were blessed by, before lockdown, because obviously Nolan is a lockdown baby, or just before lockdown happened, I gave birth to Nolan. So before lockdown, we got a nanny, that is stay-in nanny, to be with us, and she was there to help us. And then, but I remember in the beginning, I was even scared to give her the child. I wanted to do everything, you know, be a hands-on mom, just like always being with my baby and just allow her to clean and wash. But I would do everything. I'll bath my baby, I would feed my baby, I will make sure that I put my baby to sleep and all that. And until one day I was so exhausted. Imagine you waking 24-hour non-stop being a mom, because the baby's not sleeping at night, and when he sleeps it's just a few hours, like an hour or 2 hours, and they wake up, you know. And yeah, I was really exhausted, and I was like, did I make the right decision to be a mom? I definitely questioned myself, I'm not gonna lie to you, because it was really hard, and there are times where I cried. And also, when you're a first-time mom, you still have hormones, so the imbalances of hormones in your body, yo, I was such an emotional wreck. Everything was just so emotional. When Nolan would cry because he's feeling pain from the gas, and I would cry too, you know. And we were unfortunate that Nolan started teething also at a very young age. He started teething at 2.5 months. Yeah, it was hard. It's been like a journey that really made me strong. When they say motherhood really like makes you like there's this saying, actually I forgot what it goes, I'll probably write it here, but it's like the strength that you didn't know you have, and you have even fears that you didn't know existed, but you have this strength, you know. It really made me stronger, you know. Like in the beginning, my heart, I felt like couldn't take it. I was just so much like feeling helpless that my baby is in pain and there's nothing I can do, because honestly speaking, when it comes to gas and colic, they have all this medication, but not all the babies, to be honest, can be helped. You know, you can give them all the best medication. Probably I'll do a separate video talking about that as well. You know, there was nothing could help. I bought the best medication for him and it was not helping. And also teething, you know, he would have rash, he would not sleep, you know, he'll have diarrhea, he'll have fever. It was just a lot, you know. But yet motherhood is still beautiful, because you're seeing this first time, you know, you're raising this beautiful child that you brought on earth, and seeing him or her just like learning things for the first time, like just this beautiful little person looking up to you. You know, it was still, there's still the beautiful part of it, but it's just that most people, I think, they don't talk about the hardship about it. And sometimes on Instagram it's glorified, you know, you see cute pictures and you think, oh my god, I want to be a mom, I want to be a mom. But honestly speaking, it's really hard and it takes a lot of time, you know, unless if from a young age you take your child to crèche, which I don't judge people who do that, is their personal reason. You know, for me, as I said, I want to talk about what are the lessons that I've learned as a first-time mom. I've learned that I do not judge anyone's situation. Motherhood humbled me. I'm very understanding, and I'm very patient more than ever. You know, you would learn how to be patient. And yeah, like, I do not judge anyone's parenting. You know, we all have different way of parenting, and we do what works best for us. And do not ever judge any mother who is doing things their way, you know. And as long as it works for you and it works for your baby, it's okay, because babies are different. There is no one size fits all. No. There is no, like, I remember some other lady recently, actually, she DM'd me. She's like, oh, I'm gonna have a boy, do you have any advice? You know, obviously there's a stereotype that baby boys are like this or baby girls are like this, but it's not entirely the truth. I can have a boy and right now I'm like, yo, I went through the most. And someone can have a boy and it's like, wow, my boy was peaceful, I even forgot that I've got a baby. And babies are different, you know. Some people could sit here and talk about motherhood different way that I'm talking about motherhood, because they experience the easy way, or it was not difficult. It's just like pregnancy. I went through the most beautiful, easy pregnancy, you know. But I've got a friend who went through hell. When she thinks about being pregnant, she gets traumatized, you know. So pregnancies are different, babies are different, and yeah, so that's the reason you can't judge anyone's parenting. That's what I have learned. And yeah, the mistakes that I've made as a mom, as a first-time mom, obviously I'm not a perfect mother, you know. I'm trying my best, and I think my best is enough. It's something that actually I've learned, that you need to trust your guts, you need to be confident in how you're parenting, and you need to know that what you're doing is enough. Don't beat yourself up and say, oh, I could have done that and whatnot, or I'm a bad mother. Don't ever. And don't listen to strangers are gonna come tell you their opinions. Don't listen to them. Do what works for you. So yeah, the mistakes that I've made as a mother. Firstly, I used to bath my child every single day, which it is a mistake. It's a big mistake because newborn skins are sensitive. You shouldn't bath your child every single day. You should bath them 3 times a day. It's good, it's enough. I would actually put, I don't know if I can able to put something here to talk about, to show you about the whole bathing thing, or I'll do a separate video where I talk about bathing. And what I've learned is that because baby skin is sensitive, you shouldn't use products that are fragrance. I had to learn this thing. I didn't know in the beginning. I used products that had fragrance in it, but after a while, because I realized Nolan's skin also became sensitive and he had rash, I stopped and I used Aqua's cream that's fragrance free, and since then his skin's been great. And I stopped washing him, bathing him every day, and that worked. And yeah, that's been great on his skin. I haven't seen like rash in so long. And I think maybe after they turn 1, you can use any kind of product that you want on them, but before they turn 1, just try to use fragrance free product. And just Aqua cream, you can still bath them with Aqua cream. They don't need a lot of like shampoo. Maybe shampoo them like once a week, you know. Yeah. And what else? The mistake that I've made, oh yeah, breastfeeding. If you're gonna breastfeed, you need to change your side. Don't breastfeed in one side of the boob. I think because my breast, this one, didn't have a lot of milk, and Nolan didn't like it, and he always preferred this one, and I just gave him this one because sometimes he'll refuse this one because he didn't have a lot of milk. And that was the biggest mistake. And for you to know that you're switching on boobs, some people use what you call hairband. So after you breastfeed on one, you put a hair, like your hairband or some wrist thing on this hand, and then you know that okay, you did breastfeed on this side. Then when it's time for another another 10 for breastfeeding, you breastfeed the child on the one that doesn't have hairband or a wristband. So yeah, so I've picked up, I learned that on YouTube, but I didn't use it, and which was the biggest mistake, because right now my boobs are not equal, and I can't even wear a lot of like, I wear the same clothes. If you see, you know, kind of like hiding here, because if I wear something tight here, you can see that my boobs are not like the same size. And if I wear something that needs to show my boobs, I need to put something on the other one to show as if it's big. Oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, that's basically that. And what else? That, let me check, what's the other mistake? Yeah, I think that's basically that. And the other lesson that I've learned, that it's very, very important to take care of yourself. I've learned this from baby showers that I've attended, even my including my baby shower. They say if a mommy is right, the baby will be right. That saying is so true. You know, sometimes the journey of motherhood, especially if you don't have a lot of support, or even if you have support but you feel like it's not enough, it can be overwhelming, and it can like deal with you mentally. Like it can give you problems mentally, you know. So you need, if you can go and see a psychologist, a professional, or you can talk to a friend, or you can talk to your husband, your partner. You need to really be honest with how you feel when you feel overwhelmed, you know. So motherhood is not just bed of roses, not just only the bliss. There's the hardship of it, and a lot of hardship. It's not easy. Like I have a different level of respect for mothers right now, like different level. If someone says they're a stay-at-home mom, you don't understand how much I respect them, because being a mom is the biggest job ever you can do. I've done a lot of jobs. I've run different kind of businesses, but it's not as hard as being a mom. I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, I'm talking for my side. Maybe for you it's a different story, but for me, my experience, motherhood is like the biggest and hardest job, but yet fulfilling and beautiful at the same time. And I am so thankful and so happy that God chose me and realized that I fit to be, and gave me this responsibility of raising this young man, Nolan. I call him a young man. You know, God thought it's fit. Like I deserve it. Like I just feel so thankful. I'll never like take that for granted, because it's there are a lot of people who want to be mothers, and it's hard, and they would do anything, they would trade anything to be parents, to have kids, you know. So I'm still very thankful. As hard as it is, I appreciate, and I'm happy, you know. And yeah, there's this joy that like babies do bring for you, and yeah, that it's unexplainable. Like looking at Nolan's face, I just melt and I become so happy, even if I had a hard day. Okay guys, you guys tell me your experiences as mothers. Do you think it's hard? Was it hard, or you had easy babies where you just like, oh, it was easy, I even forgot, my child was calm, my child slept throughout the night, you know. I mean, Nolan still doesn't sleep throughout the night. Like I wake up like 3 or 4 times a day and night. I mean, I wake up 3 or 4 times a night, and he doesn't sleep in our room, so I have to go in the other room, you know. Yeah, that's the bliss of being a mother, isn't it? Yeah, hopefully this video was not all over, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Before I actually say bye, I need to do a giveaway. This is also a giveaway video. I'm very thankful for all of you who subscribe, and I would like for us to reach at least 1,000 subscribers. And please take your friends on this video and subscribe as well, and tell your friends to subscribe. I'll just pick randomly, but also it will be nice for me to know if maybe you can email me, or should I say no, don't email me, don't email me, just write on the comments why you deserve to win. Because what the giveaway will be a high chair, a baby high chair. I'll put a picture here, so let me know if you really need this chair and why you deserve to win. But also, when you get friends who actually recommend you and say you should win, and they comment on this post, then you've got a high chance of winning. I'll let you know when we'll announce the winner. I'm not sure if should I run it for a week. I'm not sure yet. Let me know guys, what do you think? Should we run this competition for a week or for 2 weeks? Yeah, so I want to do a lot of giveaways. I've got a lot of baby stuff to give away, I've got a lot of beauty stuff to give away, I've got a lot of clothes to give away. So this year is just about me giving. Even on Altation Andrew's channel, we're gonna do a giveaway there as well. You should check it out. If you didn't subscribe in the other channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe on this one as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.